CPU Monster Mentor!
First, open up TCIS and log in. Then go to Academic, Reporting, Class Attendance Lists. Enter in your course information. And it's important to know to put in both your period and section number to get the right list of students. Now, under Destination, go to ASCII. This gives you a text file, and then write a file name that you want to save it as. When you hit Generate Report, it will put a file on your desktop. Here it is. Now we need to change this file a little bit. So go into Edit, and then Replace, and we're going to replace each semicolon with a comma, then hit Replace All. We also need to place a comma after the first name that appears for each student in the list. Then you're going to save and close this. I don't actually want to use any students' names, so I'm going to use this more entertaining list here. Now open up Markbook and choose a folder where your marks will be stored. I like to use the Dropbox folder so that it automatically backs up. Then click on New Class and enter in any class code you wish. Then enter in this information, and I like to use the school's phone number instead of my own. Then click on Import Students. Now go to your desktop and find out where your text file is. Then for the first field, click on Student Number, and then Last Name, and then First Name, and then hit Import. This will give you a message, and just hit OK. All of your students are now in Markbook, and you just need to hit Next. Now we need to make our mark set. Enter in some mark code. Again, the name doesn't really matter. But what does matter is your category breakdown for your course. Take a look at your course outlines, where you should have percentages that add up to 100%. You need to multiply those by 0.7 and put these percentages into Markbook. That's because the final evaluation takes 30%. So now just highlight MISC. I'm going to write K, and that had 10.5. And then write C and write its percentage, which was also 10.5. Application was 28. Thinking was 21. And the final evaluation is 30. Now I'm just going to click and drag on the miscellaneous category and take it to the trash because we don't need it anymore. Lastly, choose blended median as the calculation method. Here is our final category breakdown. Hit Finish. It's useful for next semester to go back into mark sets and then go to Edit and then save this setup for the next time we want to use it. So choose any file name you want and it will be there for the next time you teach the course. Now let's go into the Markbook setup just to make sure our level buttons are correct. Go to File, Markbook Setup, and then Load a Scheme. The scheme you need is located directly under this video, so save that to your Marks folder, and then you can load it in here. And then you just need to make sure that the Use Mid-Range Values button is checked for it to work properly. Then hit Save, and you've created your first class.